Okay, so that is the brand new trailer that was released June 5th. That is the new update version that we have, the preview that we're getting of what's going to come on July 10th when Power will be releasing its first actual version, meaning they are in fact leaving early access and will be a full game. So I believe that that means that everything they've been meaning to put in and have been working for over time will all be implemented on July 10th in the newest update, which for one of the biggest things that is the tree. That was one of the first things I tried to get to when I started playing Palworld as a brand new player, which is really funny because you start at a level 0, and as you get to the tree area, you pass level 40 somethings all the way up to level 50, because I think that was the first level that you could cap at, was a level 50. And it obviously I didn't make it all the way there, but the second time I did, and the tree wasn't ready yet. So I want to go through the trailer one more time, this time with commentary. So I'm very, 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 very excited for this trailer. Palworld did make a note, because the trailer wasn't the only thing that was released. They also released a statement at the same time, which if you play on Steam, it's on Steam. If you don't play on Steam, it could be on their YouTube. I know the trailer is. I'm not sure if all the information that they released with the trailer is on YouTube, but they did mention that the update would be bringing not just the tree, but brand new piles altogether and a new area, which I believe the main character is in the area as we speak, because I can see a lot of floating rocks and islands, and we don't have an area like that. So that's a brand new area, and this pal that she's currently facing is a brand new pal. So is this little green guy right here. She is super cute. She's new as well. This pal looks like it will be a legendary pal. I feel like it's going to be a very intense moment. However, you unlock this pal. I wonder if this pal is connected to a slab that we still have the pieces to. You have to connect, and it's a boss pal that you summon to face. It seems too powerful of a power that you'll just run into as you're running through the area. So I'm really curious. Or if this area comes with a tower, which I'm almost 100% sure that it will, I'm sure that pal will be the pal on the inside of the tower, just because we don't have any pals that go in the air and fight in the air yet, like by themselves without being flown. So this pal looks very intense, but very cool. And yes, is also a brand new pal. Now, I do not have that little spider pal. I've captured her multiple times, but that was for a mission, but I haven't kept her and utilized her because she looks like a spider. So, just to clarify. But I have heard that Palworld implemented a lot of really cool features attached to just that specific pal, which I think is really funny that they're trying to get us to utilize that pal when it's probably the one that will be the least utilized. So they're making it rather neat. But the thing that I noticed was that she was released out of her ball while Jet was still out of his. Jetterog is the legendary pal that the main character is flying on. He's already in the game. He's kind of been in the game from the beginning. He is achievable. He's in the volcanic island area. So when you go to the coastal town that's in the volcano world, whatever you want to call that piece of biome, the residents and villagers will be talking to you about a great legendary pal that's towards the middle of the volcano. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about Jetterog. He's a flying pal, as you can see, and I believe he's just a dragon element, but he is the fastest flying pal in Palworld. Now, I noticed that the spider was released while Jet was still out, so I'm wondering if that's a feature specific to the Spider Pal, or if that's a new feature that will be implemented where we can have multiple pals out at once, which is something that I was very much looking forward to just because I like traveling with my pals outside of like all their balls, like, kind of like how you can travel. Let me not use that reference. So considering everything that's happening right now. But I have been thinking that would be really cool. Not so you can fight with all five of the pals that you can carry, but because you can release 1, 2, and 3, and that would be really cool because you guys could like run in like a little pack. And I think that'd be adorable, because unless you play with other players, you're kind of in the world by yourself, so it can feel a little lonely. So I would like to have all my pals out so it feels just a bit more connecting for me. But I hope that it is a feature that they implement, unless it's a feature specifically attached to the Spider Pal, which either way, I guess that would be cool. For reference, the sword that she's using was in fact a fish, and if I use my best deduction skills, I'm sure that it's a fish that you catch, because in Palworld you can fish now. They implemented that a few updates ago. So I'm guessing it's a fish that you can catch that way, that you can then build or morph into a sword that you can carry on as a weapon. I'm not sure if it will hold a POW spot or a weapon spot, because those are two different wheels. So I'm curious about that. And it's really cool that the spider can latch onto the enemy as well as your pal. That's neat. This is the tree. This is the tree. And it looks like the tree is right off of this new island that we'll be getting. As you guys can see, it's a bunch of rocks, and a lot of the rocks are floating in the air because when the trailer starts, we're on a rock that is in the air, which is really cool. I'm really excited for, and also a little nervous about, because if this powerful, I don't know how, like, why the rocks are going to be. If they're pretty big where it's unlikely that you'll get knocked off of one while fighting a pal, then I'm super excited. But if they're kind of have smallish ones that you can in fact get knocked off while fighting a pal, I'm a little nervous about it, because I think that's like one of the only ways I've ever died in most games is falling from great heights. So I want to talk about the POW that we see. Now, okay, so in the first beginning times of me playing Power Worlds, I always had like this thought that when you're playing Power Worlds at any moment, I would just come across a legendary POW that would be so big, their eyeball would take up the entire space on my screen. That was just a deep concern of mine, that at any moment you would just turn and there'd be a huge POW just coming out of nowhere, and it would be as big as your screen, just absolutely enormous. So from what I can tell of this scene right here, this pal is clearly a water pal, just like the one that we were fighting in the air. And it looks like it's moving through water as if it'll be under the water of this tree. I don't think they would have had the tree. For some people, they've wondered if the tree's gonna be like a battlegrounds, which I think it wouldn't be. I think that'd be really silly to implement, like to wait for a tree that's blue and looks healing and magical, and it looks like it's going to call you there just to get there, and it's just straight war. That's silly. So I think it'll be more healing, like maybe a bunch of pals gather here or really cool things happen here, but I don't think it'll be in danger here. But I do think the pal that we are seeing is a guardian pal, where either you'll have to fight them or appease them or something of that nature. I don't think it'll be a capturable pal. If it will be, that'll probably implement it later. So this pal looks really cool though. It looks about the size of an enormous pal that I presumed it would be, given it could be this large for cinematic reasons, where it's not actually bigger than the tree, or it could actually be bigger than a tree, which would be incredibly nerve-wracking. So it looks like we're gonna get an island that'll be basically right by the tree, because the tree right now it's closest to the frozen mountain area, but there's a lot of ocean between the tree and the frozen mountain area. Even the Sakura Island, both of those islands are the closest to the tree, and there's a lot of water between you and the tree. So it looks like I'm guessing this will pop up in that ocean space. And it'll be adjacent to where the tree is. So this pal looks really neat. I'm really curious what the storyline is going to be. Clearly, this pal is connected to the tree. I'm just not sure in what case. Like, are they helpful? Is this like the mother of all pals? Because that's what I've been calling her. I've been calling her the mother of all pals. I can't really get a full idea of her face, but she looks kind of reindeer shaped. But also, I can tell that she's meant to be underwater because of how she moves. So, very interesting to see. And I hope that now the tree's going to be released on July 10th, that when you get close to the tree, there's no more of that red screen. It freaks me out. It truly does. Ugh, it looks so exciting. It looks like the tree has tentacles. Ah, I'm so excited. I cannot even right now.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
But now we're going to get into our regular schmegular gameplay of Palworld. Oh, and I passed 365 days like 3 weeks ago. That's been an exciting thing I've been waiting to do past 365 days in Palworld. And I did. So I'm very excited about that. And I think they said, will we be getting a level increase? I assume that there'll be a level increase, which I'm looking forward to. And I've added some notes that I want the balance to be put back. We had a really great balance before. Now, when you're a level 65, a level 50 to 55 pals can give you and your level 65 pals a hard time. And I think that's a little silly because my pals aren't only just level 65. I have them upgraded and they're leveled up and things like that. And they have really strong, I keep like, I do this. Now I implement the whole element thing. So if I'm fighting a dark pal, I make sure that my pal is stronger than said dark pal. So I will be really. I think. Do I have the volume all the way down in the game? I think so. Because I'm like, I don't. I do. So I'm wondering, like, I don't hear the game at all. There we go. So I would like that balance to be put back because it used to be really balanced. That used to be where the even in terms of fighting was only there when you were within 5 levels, either low or high. Now it's different. The second frozen. All right. Oh, there you are. Adorable little guy. They're idle, even though they have jobs. They do. So yeah, I'm literally playing Palworld today just because I'm super duper 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 excited for the July 10th update that's coming. I've been working on building these slabs because I've deduced that that is where we get, what do we get? Those little, how would you call them? The cores? Those like square cores? Let me see if I have any right now. I think I only have like one. I had to look up where you get them from because I completely forgot I hadn't done a boss. Oh, there they are. These. The ancient civilization cores, you get those from battling bosses. So I built a base in the middle of nothing, right about here. Yep, here. To fight the boss pals. Because I put too much time and energy into my bases to let them just mess up and break all my equipment. But I haven't done them yet. I was getting a few weapons ready first. And also I've been waiting to like mentally do it. Because I did note that some people were like, oh, it was much more complicated than one expected. It was much more difficult than they would have thought. And I know that when I'm fighting battles with very large and very strong pals, sometimes my, how would you say, my heart starts to pump really fast. So I was like, let me just, I'll wait until I'm like mentally ready for this. Nope. Sure, everyone's fed, but not Christmas. Oh, I've been mostly just gathering materials, making some hexolite, thus mining for chromite. I believe I remember now that I have to actually go out and get some more chromite. Fair news, fair news. How did you just make those? Ice organs. I was low on ice organs. That's why I have them. Did they give you ice organs? I think they were. I believe I looked that up to see. Yeah, I did. I checked their pallet deck to see if they give ice organs because that's how I knew what area they're in. I wasn't actually telling if they give ice organs. I think I just assumed. Ice organs. Yeah, I don't like killing the sweet paws. Or whatever word you want to use for it. I don't like attacking the sweet paws because they're so gosh darn cute. Oh, these say ice organs. So maybe the Swedes don't give you ice organs. And these two do. So let's check for these. They how long? Habitat unknown. Yeah. No. Please tell me it's not so. I've been liking going after the sweet paws because they're a low level, so I don't have to carry all my weapons, all this stuff. This is the brand new area. These are like level 50s and 60s. I would have to actually be strapped up as if I plan on fighting other to do that. Okay, they're ice organs as well. They're super pretty. Oh, they're in the frozen area. I'll go here instead. This is level 40s. I would still have to carry a gun with me ultimately. Grumble, grumble, grumble. It's very difficult to figure out what to do when you're like, I want a low-key Palworld day. I don't want to be tense and freaking out, you know. Let's go for the foxicles. They're up here. You know, this is where all the honeybee, the queen bees fly around. They're very, very nice. Love the rain dress. They're awesome. They're stunning. Those blue to me because they're good. They're blue, but they're fire. I'll tell you what, they're super pretty. Look at that man. So cute. With ice organs, they populate in a couple of areas actually. Here and somewhere else. They fly somewhere else at night. Yep. Yep. Here, I said like they populate in a couple of places actually. Yeah. So I'll go up here for some ice pals. All those ice pals have ice organs. I've been using my common spears since that was enough. All the pals are so cute. And I was like, I might as well just capture them. Because if I capture them, I still get the ice organs from capturing them. And then I can sell them later and get gold. So I was like, it's a win-win. And morally, I feel better. I don't know if I have any armor. Check the thing for healing. Let me check my fishing spot. her little squiddings. Oh, she's as cute as they come. Ah, no, no sense playing. They have to fix that too. It's amazing how much effort you have to put in just getting the PAL, because the circle will acknowledge, the circle will say, oh yes, you're directly over this. And you're like, oh great, that's what I'm trying to do. And then you'll toss your PAL so that way they start working on that work table, for lack of a better word, and then the PAL will go, oh, there's no work here, when that's not accurate. And the circle acknowledges it's the right thing. So I would love for them to fix that, because it'd be great if something was calibrated better. It's like the throws aren't calibrated as well. It's like if when I throw the PAL, it's not going to land where I want it to land, the circle shouldn't be green. The circle shouldn't say, oh yes, you can toss your PAL, it'll land here at this work table, when it's not going to land there at that work table actually. And when it hits the work table, it's going to say there's no work to be done, which isn't true. Do I have one of those? I have not made one of those yet. So there you go. Bird pretty. I'm going to make the hexolite form. Just here. Some ice organs. That's why I was gathering ice organs. That's really funny that I'm gonna have to go into a cold climate to get some ice organs to make a cold outfit for the cold climate. Let's get some chromite. I'm saying stuff is good. It's so cute. We have your little squirrels that fly. No. Pee. You can't float from up here. There's no floating from this up here. Silly goose. Over there. Deck, I need to switch to Stormy. The Stormy? I assume that Stormies are in my everything. Give me those things. Smoky. I'm 65. I'm 65. I'm like not good at this. This is like my favorite version. Switch I still need better. Okay, and Smoky. Is there anything else I could put for Smoky? I don't think so. Swore. Gonna take my rifle. Even though I'm not sure where my rifle is. I think it's at my home base. I thought it was up here. It's not up here, so it might be my main base then. See, it's strong, but 20 pounds. No, I'm just gonna carry how I am. What shade do I have? Blue. These two are next. So that's what I was getting ancient cores for. I wanted to craft my shields. Okay, so shields will come after I get the ancient core. Ancient core comes after weapons. Weapons need hexolite. Hexolite, I need chromite. And ice weapons. Because I also want to get these schematics done as well. I think that's what I'm missing. I do not have my mining axe, my pickaxe. I don't have my pickaxe. That's not what I was thinking about, though. I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about how much you all the beds I do. They're sleeping up here. Honestly. The spears. That's what I was thinking about. It's there. Go here to get there. I was about to say, I wish I still had an Anubis, and I do. I do have an Anubis because I switched darts and kept the Anubis. What else do that? What's that? Very explosive too. The battle when it comes to the element skills. Like Anubis is a ground. He's a ground element, and I can give him skills. You can give any PAL skills from any other element. And I wonder, do they get like a higher bonus if you give ground PALs ground skills, or is there no difference? If a ground PAL has a dark skill opposed to a ground skill, it's just only thing that matters is how high the skill is. Everything else is a non-factor. I'm curious about that. You won't react to seeing an Anubis. You won't react to seeing them. I've learned that too. They do not care if they see their pals, they just care if they see you. Which makes sense because it's to me. I do wish I could get to where I was going faster. They're gonna see me. But I need them by Stardust. Touch you. This is a need to use my cards. I love him the most. Oh, it dropped crude oil. Very neat. This morning, Warsec to wake up and get some distance. Warsec's are incredibly aggressive, just because. It's a chest. Just trying to figure out. I don't have any info with me currently. That's what this is. This is lightning. Yep. Or electricity. Oh, I have it marked. Very good. Rid of the stream. Ooh, good gust of wind. Bunny. Bunny. Button. There's a roll button. How do I roll? Button roll. Let's reload. Seize crouch. What's that? What does this? I don't know how to roll. Cute. Where'd the ultra sphere from? Oh goodness. It's not good. Is she just throwing me away? Watching them for sure super good. Sometimes I will literally see piles of drowning and I try to save them. The only way I can save them is to capture them. So I'm ready to get them out the water. It's not like you can leave them out the water. It's not like you can talk to them either. That's cool though. It's not G. Is it T? It's not T. I didn't think so. Shift is to run. Tab is inventory. Is it Z? It's not Z. It's not X or V. How do you roll? Oh, goodness. R is reload. What's E again? E pulls Ace back into the ball. I meant to go up this way. I'm looking down on the keyboard because I missed it. What's G? And the roll would be out that far. No, that's aim. Focus to shoot. Oh, stars. I'm not sure he was with me. These are the windows. Losers. Just so grateful. Cave should be right in here. So I will what does 2 do? Ah yes, flips over me. And that's the what's 2? 2 changes the bones. Oh my gosh, how do you roll? So now the space bars jump under that. This is a cavern in which has no there's no boss in here. I did have to search on Reddit to find chromite because I needed chromite before I actually explored this world, and I had no idea where to find it. And the world was just too big to just be rolling around trying to find it. Cause I don't think I would have checked the caves, honestly. Because in my mind, this would have led to a boss. And while there's always goodies in here, I would have assumed that the chromite grew somewhere else, just like the hexolite. So this cavern has a friendly person in it, and it has 4 notes of chromite, which is great because you get like what, 1,000 ores of chromite, maybe 2,000. It's a lot. You get a lot, and that's nice because I don't have to do this very often. I mean, often enough that I'm aware of it, but not super duper duper often. Not as often as I have to get hexolite, which is more annoying because there's not really for lack of a better word, because the word grosses me out, there's no cluster of hexolite anywhere, so you kind of have to just keep rolling around, getting hexolite, and hexolite is super heavy, so you get weighed down really, really fast, which is not ideal, because most of the pals in this area are aggressive in personality, so. And so if you were like, oh, I want to put a base somewhere that has hexolite, you'd have a difficult time doing that because there's no area. Ooh, a slab piece. I think, is that the slab I was looking at earlier? It doesn't look at it from this detail, but those are the words. Those are indeed the words. Okay, you ready, girl? Look at that. We got 1 here. They're always kind of the same place. Immediately heavy. That's an hexolite I'm carrying. But that's all rat. Is it ideal? No. I don't know how long it takes for them to like regenerate. I actually don't know. I've never gotten chromite, dropped it off, and came back. So I don't know how long it takes to populate again. Let's do another check. If you don't use smoky to find chromite, then you have to use a metal detector, which is craftable. And of course you would unlock from the technological points. Usually when I'm going to get chromite, I'll have a home transfer orb on my person or dodging. But I have neither. And so, how much do I have? Yep, 1,200. good amount, considering it's only 4 orbs. And the last time that I forgot my home tracking device, I had to like respawn because it would take a long time to get all the way back over here. I don't remember how to roll. So I had to respawn, which technically is like dying in the game, which I hate doing. As a person that wins, thus in turn, I never am defeated. Thus, I don't die in games. It really gets my goat that that's how you respawn. I'm not a fan. I would really like them to change that feature. Connect my beam sword. Level 65, so I can do a. Why am I heavy? That's different. Like I just dropped everything. Okay. Switch over. Do I have one of those built here? I do. It's over here. Oh, I just automatically remembered how to roll when I wanted to roll over here. Interesting. It's in my head. It was the control, which was the one button I did not hit. Okay, wait, that's right. I forgot that. Put them in the thingy first. I think that's really silly. I just want to do it from my, not just from here. So it stays behind, right here. It's up the shooter because there's some clothes. Backwards that like 3 slots because I know this. I keep Jet and do this with me always. Who do I want? Who do I want? Yeah. So I haven't decided if I'm keeping or not yet. Guaranteed. So cute. Thank you, fly. Right? So that's 4 space. Well, 3, because a dark is already in 1, so that's fire. Round. It's good to always keep fire palette in here. I love these up to 65. Shadow Beak will be done soon. And when Shadow's Beak is done, who will I replace him with? Maybe Astagon? Not that I use him very much. That's okay. I don't use Mammoth. Mammoth is huge. And in what scenario is Mammoth going to fit into anything? I'll go with this one. Oh, you're a ground. I have a ground already. I'll go with you. I know, I was like, but you're a ground, but still. You're just cool to look at. I'm just upset not what to do anything, of course, of course. Right, this was replaced. That's versus 4. That's interesting. I think that's neat though. I mean, this is powerful, but little. And I like that because you can fit them in most places. I think it's interesting that the higher they get in skills and abilities, yeah, the higher they get in tasks, the larger that they get. And all these huge pals that are just eating you out of house and home. There's like no space for them. This pretty that got like less at gardening, I think, or harvest or gathering, something like that. And it's only one. Like, what is the point of gearing us a cute house? This is the best you're gonna give us. And that's right, he's a mining farmer, but he's a boss. That means he's large. I don't like it that big inside the base. As cool as he is. This is 3. He's cool but weird to look at the same time. No cute pals. Powerful. I don't know what Anubis has attitude for. Just being real to me. There are 63 in the total. That's not that low. Compared to his peers, it's low. Who else did I just hold over? 87. It's not low yet, but it's 78. We're getting there. We are getting there. This one was a 3. This one's a 4. Interesting. I'll let you recuperate some of your interviews. And he's getting there. You got it. Do that momentarily. Thank you. Very close and see. I'll still hang on that. Really? And wait. Oh, we got stuck. Now I'm stuck. What in the world? I'm supposed to grab me out. It didn't. What is happening? There we go. I'm out now. There we go. Bye. Okay. I haven't done the tower here. Oh wait, no, yes I did. Period. I did do this tower. Eat it up. Eat it up. Okay. The only tower I'm pretty sure I have left is this one. This tower. I mean, this guy would slant entirely. Requires so much energy. I really don't know what the best weapons would be. You know, like there used to be a point where you'd level up to the highest level and in every area you could just walk around. Why? Because ultimately you and your pals are so powerful. Who was touching you? No one. And now it's like you can get as strong as you can possibly get your pals as strong as they could possibly get, and you can still have an even fight, especially with an area this big. And I don't like that, you know, because as a game dominator, the whole point of being the best is to be the best. And then, you know, so it gets to the point where you're like, I run this land. It's mine. No one can beat me. I'm too skilled. Ta-da! So now you're incredibly safe. Everywhere you go. That just kind of goes out the window. Palworld. What level was it in here? I have to like not use Pokeballs. Sorry. Battle spears. Battle spears. No Chouettes. Because they're super cute. And that's like the first really cool pal that I ever had. Forget the first pal that I had. I don't know, one of those little ones that are in the area. But the first cool pal I ever had was Chouette. The one that you fight like over here with the level 11. Yeah. Then at the same time, a roommate fought King Kachi, and that was like his go-to pal. And mine was Chillette. Me and Chillette went everywhere together. And Chillette was always outside his Pokeball. I mean, his Palworld. Good grief. Oh, look at his tail. It's huge. Oh, he's riding. Oh, those were so cute. Oh, I'm so bring out organs. Look at all the sweetness. Okay, level 20s. That's what I thought. That's not too bad. Oh, they're so cute. Look at you. Adorable. Oh, they're so cute. I just want to put you in my pocket. My son's about to go to so many Chilettes. I want to get some Pokeballs. I don't want to kill any pals if I don't have to, especially ones that I think are cute and pretty. Not the Swedes. I mean, because they don't drop ice organs. Interestingly enough. I don't know if the Chilettes drop ice. You're one of the ones I've been looking for. Rare little guy that you are. Oh, look, they're friendly. Hello, Foxicle. Foxicle. Even friendly. Then we'll make some Palworlds. I wonder if the green ones would be like enough to get a 20 something to go into, you know? Because I'm too powerful to like fight a level 20 something without having the mercy ring on. Here. What's the second one? The power 20. Oh, he's just sliding away. Goodbye. As cool as they are, I don't feel bad about that because, well, I mean, you attacked us first. Let's go towards our chest. There it is. Ooh. I love tea. Well. Another Foxicle. So let's see here. Well, don't crash into them. That will chill it up for sure. So what's going to be upset about it, I understand. So we'll attack, and then we'll be no capturing. I get leather. No ice organs. Duly noted. Gillette does not have ice organs. Be chill. I just lost the ball. I'm sorry, Gillette. I'm sorry. I just can't spare another ball. You guys have ice organs. Kitsu, you're fire, technically, so you shouldn't drop ice organs. Ooh, a ball. I'll take all the spares that I can. It's amazing to me. They think I be telling them to chop a tree. Like, no, I'm not telling you to chop this wood out in the wilderness, young man. Foxicle. If they drop pallium. Not pallium. Get this. Because I just picked up some. What's that? Oh. Is that a predator pal? Shut up! It's a rampaging pal! Oh my goodness. I can't even deal right now. It's a rampaging pal. This gives you the predator cores. I can't even believe it. Give me some distance. Still wasn't enough. Whatever. Like, we're gonna need kids like you. Woohoo! Like, who knew? Only 3. Oh, but you have ice organs. Oh, you're so cute. Look at him. Looks like a giant turtle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I didn't even expect to find one. Ah, how cool. I wonder how many are like around at once. That's probably a kid's egg. I wonder how many rampaging pals exist at one time. They're like the one and like main reason to go around on foot. You can find the rampaging pals. Otherwise, you know, if you're flying, you'd have to fly on any other flyer that wasn't Jetterog. Jetterog flies so fast, you won't see everything. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see you. You're like a little cloud. Oh, you're so cute. Capture is 10. Look at that. Critical hits. Foxicles around. You guys don't travel in a pack. I understand. I respect it. 9 ice organs. Very nice, very nice. Good amount. Too funny. I didn't even see you because you're so cute and small, like a little tuft of fur. Ugh. I swear, I think since they implemented those like jumping shoes you can craft now, our jump power has gotten smaller because I have a full mental picture of just how high I could jump, and that has gone down for sure. They thought nobody was gonna notice. I also noticed that the candy bars have shrunk. I don't know how people think you can't notice these things. I have great pattern recognition. I know when something changes. I think Sybil's down here. Civics? Is that how you say her name? Civics? I've defeated her before. I don't think. I wonder. Does she drop ice organs? Maybe not, but maybe. Let's see. Would it tell me here if she does ice organs? She is an ice pound. Let's see. She does drop ice organs and her quality. Well, let's see if we get some ice organs from her in here. Shall we? Let's go! Entering dungeon! Entering dungeon! Only 9. What's girl to do? After the first meet a few of them, I don't think there's chests in here anymore. It would be cool if there were. No. Ice organs. I'm trying to find stuff that I sell. Sell this. I'm selling that. I thought there was something else that popped up, but I was like, oh, I saw this too. Definitely will not be selling those. Come on, Kitsy. We're on the move, honey. Oh, it tells you an hour. It's so pretty. That like smoke in the air. It looks like what'd you say? Alice? That's what it is. Gonna keep looking for some ice pals. I might put my headphones on, plug it into my phone, plug it in, and then maybe mute myself. Because people are gonna probably start coming back now, and I have no control over them and if they're loud or not. So, I shall mute. Oh, I see a Christ. There you are, Vampram. It's funny they jump when you jump. Oh, I'll get his attention. That was an active volcano. I was like, where you're rolling, I can't, Ooh, fishing spot. Do I have this marked? I don't. Very cool. Okay. Come on, Kitsy. Let's find some more ice. Ice, ice. Loot, 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 loot. Matrix. Oh, 3, 12. Yeah, it's not gonna work out in my favor. Because she's gonna just smack that ball back, and then it's gonna become a brawl, because it's unlikely I'll catch that ball. And then I'll have to take her out ultimately. And I don't want to do that, so not gonna work out in my favor. Where are they on ice panels? She could ride like a car or something. Not like a car, but like a bike, you know? Like a dirt bike. That'd be cool. So. There's Kitsu howling. Oh, it's actually Kitsune. I don't actually say the end. Yeah, I don't say anyone's entire name. Oh, just like an edible page. Interesting. I call it Jet as a nickname. Everyone else kind of just like in my mind, I'm like, I need to save time. A whirlwind of things to say. I want to save time. Squeeze. As adorable as always. It's so cool that so many of the pals up here are just so friendly. It was just going about your business. They were like, yeah, for every friendly territory, we gave you the new territory where nobody's friendly. It was so true. So rude! Okay, 57, which I think I needed 50. So I believe I have enough now. It's right by the exit. We can just skedaddle. Fish, 100%. Very nice. I'm having some more advice. Meow. I'm just gonna put my phone charging away. Excuse me, hiccups. anything that I needed the stuff for. And steel. We can have some cow steel in my face. Was it cow steel that I needed or metal? Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't remember actually. I wasn't looking that closely. Let me get some ribbons. I've mentioned before that I didn't think it was inhumane before I captured a merchant, but I captured the merchant because I wanted to be able to sell my stuff without having to leave. But he doesn't work or anything like that. He's just here to sell my stuff. I'll free him at some point, I think, probably. Oh. I am gonna go travel to sell my pals. Pals that I captured.
Yep.
Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. Huh. Oh.
Okay. Yes, I have two, so I'll keep one
Hey.
A.
Hmm.
I'll keep the Vanguard. Hello, sorry, I'm tired of sorting you guys. Yeah. Come on.
Hmm. Oh.
Sutton movers. Aren't you also?
Hmm.
No, you're not. So I'll sell one of the Sutton movers. Never had a repeat before. Okay. Do I need anything from the other
Hey.
merchant? I don't think so.
Oh. Hmm.
Sell all the organs except ice organs. Interesting. Very interesting. So
Hey.
interesting. It's gonna be more interesting and how interesting that is.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm looking down. Yeah, not technically, so I apologize for that. Checking in to Hogwarts Mystery. I haven't done that today yet. Okay, I think I can. Let me hash the dates first. Even though I just put pals away, so we'll be saving that till later because I just put pals away. Where still I have some. I don't know where you guys are. Maybe I only had one, and that one's currently out somewhere. Ribbon, no green ribbon. Okay. Now on this page, check on the stuff that I'm making. Just a meteor. I should make that sound less menacing. It was Pal Steel. I only have 47 in my other lot, so. I need more crude oil, people. More crude oil, people. They finished that, so I'm gonna grab them. Samine is here. Samine. See, she all the time. You would think she's on. Did a great workout for Samine. That's this one. So, don't stop. Seems to run through those balls with her. Yeah. And they're fast. Kids hell. They're attacking. They're darks. But he's a Go Emperor Anubis. Thank you. I'll be taking those venom blades. Thank you. Thank you. It's so funny. I knew they had to be for something because they weren't always here. And then one time I landed here by accident like this. And I jumped while there. And I had never did that before. Let's go in here, huh? We got some time. Whoa! I didn't realize Anubis was a boss. I mean, I knew he was a boss, Anubis, but he was never this up close to me, obviously, because when he doesn't like you and he's that up close, he can literally kill you. So, never had him that close before. I did not know he was this big. Anubis is like regular Anubis is your height. He's huge. He's huge. He's the size of a door frame. He's as tall as Hagrid. I'm up to his waistband. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. He's literally as tall as Hagrid. I can't. Yes, I forgot that they haven't fixed this. There's a lag inside the caves of this area. Just look how big he is. That's crazy. Anubis is my height. I love him because he's powerful and he's like my size. And that's like period. He's pint sized and dangerous. And this Anubis is huge. He's huge. Look at him. He froze his eyebrows. Do you even like me? Oh my goodness. I can't deal. Come on, Kitsune. I don't think it was like very much. To be fair, every time I get a new pal, I'm always like, I know that I've captured you now, and technically you have to like me, but like, do you like me? You know? Because when we met out there in those streets, you hated me, babe. Like, you didn't know me. I was enemy number one. Oh, that's so cool. It actually sits there like a lotus. Took all pals away. I like I was able to see better if there was nothing distracting me. Response, so I roll away. Roll fully at least. Well done, Kitsune. Well done. Back on it, I don't like that. Don't run up on my pal, sweetheart. Let's look for stuff, for treasure. Here, come this way, Kitsune. I'm gonna give you that advantage. Slow reaction. What's up? What you wanna do? Look at me, looking back. zero problem for me. And that's the boss is this way. Is the boss this way? This is so cool. I really wanted to go on the second. She's going to Alex. They're friendly, right? They are. They're keeping it cute. I'll keep it cute. They stop and stare at you. So you gotta stay on your toes. You never know. You never know. Palworld can become real fraudulent and have a pal that's real friendly, and then they look at you too long, and all of a sudden now they're unfriendly. Would that be really funny to implement? Yes, but also trifling, because then you would think, okay, I'm safe. They're behind me now, so but I'm safe because we're friendly, and then bam, they attack you, and you're like, what happened? And there's like, you walked a little too funny for me. And now it's fate on sight. Okay, boss, is it this way? That's wrong. Okay. I have some balls on me. None that I can get him to go into. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. Actually, Nocturnal Bushi. So cool to have. So cool. I love Bushi. Bushi's awesome. My favorite house. I love Bushi. You did it all by yourself. Okay, we came from that way, and that's how we got in, I think. Or did we get in here? No, I think we came in through the other way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Did we come in this way? We could have come in through this way. Nope, we did not. Okay. I'll figure out how to go this way. It's so pretty. So cool. So cool. Hello? Is anyone home? Lost this way. Of course, you have to like walk from the house to get to the boss. I wonder if we lost the Bushi. I wish I had friends that I could play with. That'd be really cool. He loves to fight with a sword. You're not the only one. This is my beam sword. And she's powerful. She's different than she's a Ketris. They don't like each other. Ketris and Listen, they're not friends. Interested if I'm here. But I've been wanting another fire Ketris, so I don't have a ball strong enough that she'd go into. Even with a little bit of love. And this chest hasn't given me a single house here. Glad we got past the skippity part. Oh, they're fish. How neat. Water and darks. Sorry. Okay. Nervous it is. We're starting. Be like honey today. And he'd be like, I just gotta size them up first. Wish I had a Pokemon. I would have liked to have captured them. I mean, a pal spirit. I just literally just never grew up with that. It's okay. Very nice. Very nice. Cute. I would have it on this one. Okay. That one's done. This one's done. Check these two. Not on face. Everything's about hands down. Up and down, up. Here, so I'm doing a different thing. Very dark. Give me some crude. What do I do in the meantime? Let's check on certain things, shall we? Since we still have a lot to craft. A lot of things. Okay. I get the ancient civilization parts a lot, but I haven't actually noted what it is I do when I get them. Okay. Laser Gatling gun. That's this one. House deal. Okay, we're working on this one currently. Okay, so those will be with me for a while. First things first. The beam sword needed what? Sand thingy. I'm gonna go make some more pallium stuff. I'm gonna sell this. Then go get some ribbons. Whether you're sleeping, that's harmless you're sleeping at this point in time. Adorable. It's not 300, it's 2,000. Hey, what are you doing? I can't see you. Let's be restored. I'm sorry. I can't wait. I thought it was 300 meters away. It's over 3,000. I'm gonna have to fly there. It's not on this island, that's for sure. What's that noise? Oh, topo birds. Sounds like that sound means we're in battle, but I don't see anything. Maybe kind of throwing me when I'm on jet, and so jet doesn't react. Is that crude oil? That is crude oil. Yeah, it's kind of in the middle of enemy territory in my mind. I mean, I could do another base for crude oil, but I don't want to. I feel like I picked the safest area. Is there electricity again? I once again don't have an electric pal on my person. I thought that was an ink. I was like, I've never seen an ink that looks like this before. So, it's just so many. The water's right over there. But we're not too far from the fast travel point. Meters. Actually, I don't think I've ever traveled on foot in this place. It's one of my least favorite areas. Imagine they were so pissed at me for accidentally shooting the guy here. Hopefully accident.
Hey.
And no. Do not just got that cat in there like that. That's just so mean. I can't even free him. Even if they have to do about it, I can beat you up. On a safe location though, I can check to see. You know, last time they didn't tell me where you get them from. I know the densties are over here. You know what little guys are. I know they populate in caves. You know what, I remember this. And I couldn't deduce. And I marked it on my thinking, I think. Right, okay. That's where we're gonna go. Get some really cute squid. It's like here. Do they mean fishing? Like, in the water? She used to populate in caves. I don't have my fishing rod. Go. I think they mean fishing. Where did I leave my fishing rod? Pretty sure it's at my such and such base. That base. We have food. There's food. Are you hungry? Who's hungry? Are you hungry? I don't see my other enemies. There you are. I figured he was stuck somewhere. It's alright. I got you now. Mama's here. Go. Now you can go eat. Um. Almost done. Right, fishing rod. That's what I was getting. Do I have my yes, still my pickaxe on me. Lily's axe. Wait, forgot. You know, I'm never gonna just assume that when I open the thing it's not there, because that would be ridiculous. You guys doing a great job. Keep up the great work. You're who I'm looking for. That's what I meant to grab. Okay, so... Oh, it's a cave. It's not a cave. I think they want me to fish this pal out. I'm not rude. You see that? Pretty sure I don't know what those are. Can you give it squares? Doesn't seem that I can. Oh, I see the squares. They're faint, but it's not really the same size as and it's at night that they populate. And it's daytime now. And they might not be around. I swore they were cave dwellers. I swore I saw them in the cave. How am I supposed to fish here? Because they come out at night, so I kind of have to wait for morning to pass for them to be here at night. So let's get the coral, yay! Let's get. I just had enough sweeties too. I might have enough fabric though. Sweetie fabric, I think. Desi's. Let's go to the Desi's. I know where that is. I know where they are. Let's go. Yep, that happens a lot actually. This way. I'm sure we'll need this again when July 10th gets here. They might actually level up the thingy that and what you use the lift month thingies for. So usually I gather them if I'm close, but since I'm like, there's a chance that will need them again soon. So I don't know. That's my number of things. Going the right way. I'm not. I'm kind of all turned around. I need to go this way. Oh, look, another one. It's so funny that they just kind of keep smiling. You know, things in the future is going to know. Sorry, guys. I was trying to avoid it. This is cool. Another. This could work. This should be safe all the way. Might be very light, but still. This could work. That's a mine area. This is good. This could work. It's not flat. That's not great because pals get stuck. Was on my way to go get those ramen clothes just because. Oh, it's a groupie. Oh, I'm so excited for my beam sword. Beam sword is awesome. Huh? So the other two should be there and they should be upset. I see one. I haven't spotted the second. I see her. She has made herself known to me. The truth. Psychos. So, great shots from here. I can't see them from here. Like, I can't see. Feel like a boy. And I just got a ray out. Period. Period. Okay. So I got my dizzies. And I'm full. Is there not exactly as close as I would like to be, but what's a girl to do? See, I was trying to switch from those spears so I wouldn't throw the yellow spear, and I hit the wrong button, and I threw it. This place is beautiful. I love seeing this place. Well, you can kind of see it on the map. Very cool. So I'm introduced what these are for. It must be for something that I haven't built yet. Oh yeah, it's for expeditions. I saw that in the technology area. Huh? I was gonna say, why are there people here? Where's a bodyguard? There should be a pal tamer around here somewhere. There's no pal tamer. Unless they like left without you. I think they left without you. Back guys. Gotta run to the body.
Hey.